guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Courtney. If you're returning, welcome back. Quick shout out to everybody over on Patreon for their support. And if you're watching this video with military affiliation, thank you so much for your service. Today, guys, we're getting into episodes 15 and 16. They are titled, Let That Be Your Last Battlefield and the Mark of Gideon. We don't waste time over here, so we're going to get straight into it. And I hope you guys enjoy the video.
The planet Arianus. It has been attacked by a bacterial invasion which threatens to render it lifeless unless checked.
Oh, bacteria. Great.
At present speed, our ETA is 3 hours 4 minutes, sir.
Oh, wow, we're still a ways away.
Sensors indicate a space vehicle of some sort ahead.
Put it on the screen. Extreme magnification.
I think that may be a Starfleet shuttlecraft, sir.
It looks like it. I was gonna say, it looks like, oh gosh, what's the name of it? Galileo?
No response, sir.
Yeah, they're still scooting.
There is one living creature aboard. Humanoid. Craft shows internal atmospheric leakage.
That's not good.
Try to bring it aboard the hangar deck.
Aye, sir. Shuttlecraft approaching hangar deck.
Well, let's see who we've got. And which starship did you come from? Ooh.
You are certain, Doctor, that this pigmentation is the natural condition of this individual?
Interesting.
This alien is that often unaccountable rarity, a mutation, one of a kind.
Makes sense.
I've never worked on anyone like him or anything like him.
Yet you are pumping him full of your noxious potions as if he were a human.
Well, we gotta give him something.
The organs are there. They're rearranged to a degree, plus a few I've never seen before.
Oh, that's cool.
With your permission, Captain, I shall do some further research and join you on the bridge.
He's coming around, Doctor.
Just as Mr. Spock is walking out.
Don't you usually know whose property you've stolen?
Who's to say he stole it?
You're being very loose with your accusations and drawing conclusions without any facts.
You can try those technical evasions on Starfleet Command. That's where you'll be facing your charges.
Now, Captain Kirk, shouldn't you just ask him, hey, how did we get here?
Who are you?
My name is Lokai, from the planet Charon.
What are you doing so far from home?
See, we should have started out with this.
You monotone humans are all alike. First you condemn and then attack. I will answer no more questions.
He did make a good point about condemning and then attacking.
Kirk here.
Captain, contact with alien ship, sir.
He could be running from something or someone.
Still nothing, Mr. Chekhov.
I verify, sir. It's out there.
Is it invisible?
Maximum magnification.
No malfunction, sir. The reading persists.
Interesting.
Small size of the craft indicates a rapid scout vessel, 1 or 2 man crew.
Oh, is it more of our gentleman's species, maybe? Come out to look for him?
I've tried all hailing frequencies. Negative, sir.
Completely elusive. In fact, it's invisible.
Huh. Lovely.
It's headed straight for us.
Reflector shields activated, Mr. Sulu.
Automatic, sir.
Trying to evade something you cannot see.
Red alert.
Brace yourself for collision.
Oh dear. Oh, it must have swerved out y'all's way. Did it pass through y'all? Wait a minute.
It just disintegrated. It is gone now, Captain, but it seems to have deposited an alien presence.
What you mean deposit?
Right here, Captain.
I've noticed that the colors on his face are opposite the other guys.
You bear precious cargo. Lokai. He's taken refuge aboard this ship. I am here to claim him. Lokai was tried and convicted of treason. Well, Lokai, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh boy, I don't think they get along.
He raided our homes, tore us from our families, and then sold us as slaves.
Oh, this is one of those situations.
Why should a slave show mercy to the enslaver? Were we free to be men?
Yes, you were free if you knew how to use your freedom.
If you knew how to use your freedom.
Genocide for my people is the plan for your utopia.
Insane, filthy little plotter of ruin.
When I return to Charon, you will understand what power is. I will have armies of followers.
It is imperative that you return Lokai to Charon for judgment.
Your demand for possession of this prisoner cannot be honored.
I had a feeling that he wouldn't be able to do that.
I insist that you take us there immediately.
Impossible. I have a mission to accomplish. There's a planet to be decontaminated.
Right. He has something up his sleeve.
I think we can consider your problem settled. least for the present.
I'm about to say, settled. Weren't you listening?
Captain, we're off course.
Well, get back on course.
That's just it, sir. The ship's taking a new heading off by itself.
Ooh. Wait a minute, didn't they say that there were 2 people on that invisible craft? It's taking them back to Sharon, isn't it? We're taking them to, not back.
Scotty, we're suddenly off course. Check out maneuvering controls.
Ice on hold. No malfunction indicated.
Yeah, somebody else is on there.
Scotty, we're still off course.
I'll be right up.
We're moving at warp 8.
Oh dear.
Lieutenant Uhura, put the ship on red alert.
Those poor people, they're probably like, another one? What's going on now?
The ship is off course and out of our control.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
Charon lies between 403 Mark
See?
7 and Mark 9.
We're on the way to Charon. Captain, this ship is now under my direction.
Ooh-wee. The nerve.
For 50,000 of your terrestrial years, I have been pursuing loci through the galaxy.
That long?
I will not return to Sharon. Captain, you must guarantee me sanctuary.
On every planet, he has found fools who bleed for him and shed tears for the oppressed one.
Ooh.
Kill him. Kill him! You're two of a kind.
This ship goes where I want it to go.
Never mind. I was very convinced that... Oh, wow. There was somebody else on there with him.
Phasers, on stun.
That's not gonna work either.
What a fool I am. Expecting help from someone like you.
Ooh.
This ship is going to Arianus.
Technically, right now, it's not.
I will let nothing interfere.
He must be using a lot of his own energy to steer the ship. Where y'all at? Warp 15?
I am captain of the ship, and it will follow whatever course I set for it, or I will order its destruction.
You're bluffing.
No, he's not. There are ways of making this ship go up in smoke.
I will destroy it.
You can no more destroy this ship than I can change color.
Computer, destruct sequence. Are you ready to copy?
Oh, this is something new we get to see.
This is Captain James Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Destruct sequence 1, code 1, 1A.
Sequence 1 complete.
You can tell by the looks on everyone's faces that this is legit.
This is Commander Spock, Science Officer. Destruct sequence number 2, code 1, 1A, 2B.
Wow, this is very intricate. So I guess Mr. Scott is the last one?
This is Lieutenant Commander Scott, Chief Engineering Officer of the USS Enterprise. Destruct sequence number 3, code 1B, 2B, 3.
Awaiting final code for 30-second countdown.
Ooh.
We are still headed directly for Charon.
Begin 30-second countdown. Code 000. Destruct 0.
Is there a way to stop this in time? Because if y'all remember in the movie Alien, if you know, you know.
From 5 to 0, no command in the universe can prevent the computer from fulfilling its destruct orders.
Oh, wow.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I agree!
Computer, abort destruct order.
How often do y'all practice that in order to remember it?
Captain, I am happy to have you complete your mission of mercy to the planet Arianus. If you will, upon completion, please take me and my traitorous captive to Charon.
Could have gone about this a little different. Oh, he's doing something. Is he about to disable the self-destruct?
The ship's course is now in your control.
Oh, all right.
Ship's course.
Enterprise is now on course to Arianus, Captain.
All right, cancel that red alert.
I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it. The need to resort to violence and force has long since passed, and it will not be tolerated aboard this ship. I will stand for no interference with the function of this ship.
Very interested to see how this is all going to play out.
You must all think me a volcanic hothead.
Oh boy, is he trying to get followers?
See, you are from the planet Earth. There is no persecution on your planet.
What you mean?
There was persecution on Earth once.
Yes, but it happened way back in the 20th century. There's no such primitive thinking today.
Or maybe not followers, but creating sympathy to his cause.
Commissioner, Starfleet Command may not arrive at the solution you anticipate.
One thing we are agreed on is that Loci is a criminal.
Another one thing we agreed upon is that Loci took a shuttlecraft.
That's true. Because y'all could just be saying anything.
His urgent request to be transported to his planet with the man he claims prisoner. It is with great regret that we cannot honor that request.
Ah.
No being can be extradited without due process and will be provided transportation.
That's enough, thank you.
He was like, prove my point.
Lokai has managed to gain allies.
Now, wait a minute, Commissioner.
This is just the way things are done.
And in the process, put thousands of innocent beings at each other's throats.
This is foreshadowing.
It is obvious to the most simple-minded that Lokai is of an inferior breed.
The obvious visual evidence, Commissioner, is that he is of the same breed as yourself.
Agreed.
Look at me.
You're black on one side and white on the other.
I am black on the right side.
I knew this is where this was going.
Lokai is white on the right side. All of his people are white on the right side.
We were once a people like yourselves, leading, of course, to death and destruction.
But you cannot expect Lokai and people like him to act with self-discipline.
Whew, this episode is really touching on some stuff, man.
Change is the essential process of all existence. For instance, the people of Charon must have once been monocolored.
Yeah, y'all really aren't different, like in the ways that you think that you're different.
Advise Arianus the mission is to begin on signal. All ground precautions must be ready.
Ariana says, go ahead.
Perfect.
Well, let her rip.
This better work. I'm gonna say I see nothing, unless it's just doing it and we can't see it.
First run complete, sir.
Good. Repeat procedure for maximum effect.
Aye, sir.
It's nice seeing them help out another planet in this way.
I was trying to program for Starbase 4 as ordered. I can't get a response.
It just seemed to go dead, sir.
Oh boy, what's going on now?
The directional control and the self-destruct, Captain, are both burnt out. I did it like this.
Yeah, y'all should have sent them to the brig.
How can we go to Charon without any more discussion? You're dead, you half-white.
I'll take you with me, you half-blood.
Oh!
You keep this up and you'll never get to Charon with your prisoner. This will be your final battlefield.
Looks like this is it then.
If you listen to his legalistic trickery, I shall have to destroy this ship and everybody aboard.
Will you return the Enterprise to my control?
Just do it. This back and forth is getting old.
Captain, we are within scanning range of Charon.
Oh wow. How'd y'all move so fast? Did I miss something?
Several very large cities, uninhabited.
Yeah, they've been gone for so long.
No sapient life forms registering at all. There are vast numbers of unburied corpses in all cities.
All the people are dead.
Wow, they're the last two.
They have annihilated each other. Totally.
My people, all dead. Your band of murderers to death!
The planet is dead.
Right.
There's nobody alive on Charon because of hate. The cause you fought about no longer exists.
Yeah, this is just pointless.
You both must end up dead.
He must not escape me.
Where can he go?
Oh, is he heading to the transporter room?
Shall I alert security, sir?
No, Lieutenant. Where can they run?
Oh, he didn't deserve that?
Beale is chasing Lokai on deck 3.
Y'all are really letting these two chase each other around?
There is a life form materializing on the planet.
There's nobody there to try him. His judges are all dead.
Yeah, everyone's gone.
Captain, the transporter mechanism has been activated again.
And another life form has appeared on Charon.
Well, at least they're off the ship.
It doesn't make any sense.
Their planet's dead. Does it matter now which one's right?
Not to Lokai and Beale.
No, it
All
doesn't.
that matters to them is their hate.
But that's all they have left. Set course for Starbase 4.
All right now, Star Trek. I appreciate this episode. I do. And they've been going through this for 50,000 years. Probably longer than that, honestly, because this is how long he was chasing Lokai, for 50,000 years. And when you hear that number, you're just like, wow. But it does touch on how long hate can really stay in a person's heart and just be such a driving force. So I do appreciate that with this episode, that it did touch on that. And in a way, it was kind of like wishful thinking. Like, oh, they're going to come up and have like come up with some type of a solution. And when they beam down and it's just the two of them, it's like you would hope that they, again, wishful thinking, that they would have this aha moment like, wow, we're the last two. We need to just stop this. But no. And I appreciate the episode for taking that type of a route with this, because it just shows how much hate can really fuel a person. And especially when you've been feeling it for so long, it's hard to snap out of it for a lot of people. It can be. And for them to just go down to that planet where it's just the two of them and still have this battle between the two of them, it really goes to show how, I don't want to use the word silly, this type of thinking can be. Because I mean, when it's so ingrained within your mindset, it just, this episode really makes you think. It really does. And I will say, and obviously when I go back and edit, it's going to be my second go through watching the episode, but Captain Kirk, I was getting a little bit frustrated with him, just a little bit. I understand that he is the captain. I understand that he has missions to, stay on course with and help out other planets. Like, I get it. It's just, when Lokai was explaining and expressing the oppression and everything that his people were going through, and how just, I feel that I get where Captain Kirk is coming from. It's easy to look at people or groups of people and just say, can't y'all just get along? I mean, it's over. Let it go. It's so easy to say that. But when you haven't lived through it and you don't understand specifically what they've gone through and what the other people have done to them, it's easy to say that to someone. But I digress. It's just this episode, man, I was so quiet throughout a lot of it. I hope this edit isn't going to be super, super short, but it really it kept my attention, and it just made me go, wow, Star Trek really went there. And I appreciate it. I'm not mad at it, y'all. I'm not mad at it one bit. We could be here for a very long time. We really could be with this type of discussion, but I feel like folks already know certain things, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So we're gonna move on to the next one, and I hope that you guys enjoy my reaction.
We are orbiting the planet Gideon, which is still not a member of the United Federation of Planets. Gideon has consistently refused the presence of a delegation from the Federation on its soil.
Fascinating.
875-020-079.
Now wait a minute. Wrong coordinates? Oh boy.
Mr. Spock, I have not yet transported down. Why did you leave your post before confirming transport?
Is he on an empty replica of the ship? Or maybe they didn't trust him to beam down to the planet? I don't know. Oh, nobody's there.
Engineering. Mr. Scott? Lieutenant Uhura, report immediately. Bones, answer me.
I guess the rest of the cast got a day off.
Still orbiting Gideon.
Could this all just be a test?
The one thing that is obvious is that I suffered a memory lapse, during which time I bruised my arm.
Gideon is contacting us, Mr. Spock.
Oh, where is he?
Captain Kirk was transported down minutes ago.
875-020-079.
That's correct.
Coordinates confirmed.
I am not attempting to blame your personnel.
Yes, not at all.
It is possible that Captain Kirk materialized on some other part of Gideon.
Let us hope it was on dry land.
Yeah, let's hope. Well, let me stop. We already know where he's at.
The wars between opposing star systems no longer prevail in our galaxy.
Yeah, y'all have been isolated for so long, you didn't know that.
In the meantime, Mr. Spock, I suggest that you look to your machinery.
Oh, well, geez.
Request permission to use every means at our disposal to press the search for Captain Kirk.
At once, sir.
Institute a sensor scan, 360 degrees, 1 degree at a time.
You mean you're going to scan space for him?
Yes, we are. Okay. She's doing a dance number.
Who are you?
O'Donna. Yes, my name is O'Donna.
Did you forget your name?
Why did you bring me here?
And I didn't bring you here.
If you didn't bring me here...
That's right. Who has brought you here?
I don't know.
How long have you been here?
Yes, I was standing in a large auditorium, crowded with people.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not, but you are troubled.
Well, clearly.
You were fighting for oxygen, screaming to get out of there.
And then suddenly I was here on your ship. And there was all this space and the freedom. I just wanted to float.
Because if he was beaming to the planet, could she have already been on Gideon? Maybe Gideon's hiding something.
The Bureau of Planetary Treaties.
Contact them directly.
I did, Mr. Spock. They insist that we must go through Starfleet channels.
What in the world? So no one knows what they're doing.
9 minutes of my life has been lost. Now, what happened during those 9 minutes?
What is
Good question. Oh, she doesn't even know what that is.
The planet that you come from. Well, it must be.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't know any Gideon.
I tried to beam down, something happened, and you were beamed aboard from Gideon.
I don't know.
Some force, some intelligence has arranged this for a purpose.
Before I said I wasn't afraid. Now I am.
Don't blame you, girl. This is a lot.
You may now investigate all the other possibilities and forget about Gideon.
That is not what we requested.
No, it is not.
I merely suggest that the language of our statement may not have been understood.
Yes.
Perhaps you could then make greater effort to choose your words more precisely.
Well, excuse us.
No matter what you say, Mr. Spock, he'll twist your meaning.
Yeah, he will.
I request permission to transport down to Gideon.
But it could create for us serious incidents with your Federation.
Yeah, this is frustrating.
That transporter was in perfect condition. I guarantee that myself.
We believe in you, Scotty.
And I'll prove to those gentlemen.
You'll go to the transporter room and await my orders.
Aye, Mr. Spock.
Poor Scotty.
I therefore request permission to beam down to your council chamber.
You are a very persistent fellow.
That's why we like him, among other reasons.
You will therefore transport a member of my staff to your ship. Let us first see if that works.
Let's see how this goes.
875-020.
There's something with those coordinates.
709.
I think they're giving them the wrong numbers or the wrong coordinates without realizing it. Because it's not like they do this often.
Mr. Spock, the gentleman from Gideon is here.
Never mind.
Your assistant has arrived safely, and I am now ready to transport down to Gideon.
We agreed to allow one representative on our soil, your captain.
But he's missing.
And I now demand that I be allowed to transport to Gideon as we agreed.
I overstepped my authority when I made that agreement.
Excuse you?
Your request will be taken up at the next full session of Gideon's council.
Y'all are better than me.
Beam down the gentleman from Gideon.
Yes, Mr. Spock, I'm sending him straight to the same coordinates.
Wait, it's gonna happen now.
Enterprise to Starfleet Command. Enterprise to Starfleet Command.
Captain Kirk here. Red priority, red priority.
Maybe the malfunction has to do with beaming people down and not beaming people back up from Gideon. Not back up, but beaming them up in general.
Well, has the ship slowed down?
Y'all are standing still.
And it's beautiful.
Oh, it's nice to see you admiring space.
Yes. Yes, it is. Very, very beautiful.
Here we go.
All my life I've dreamed of being alone.
Most people are afraid of being alone.
I'm not.
Why are the people of Gideon like that?
Gideon, I told you I don't know where I come from, what my planet is.
Was that a trick on his part?
I envy you your sense of loyalty. I want to ease your feeling of dread, your fear that all your crew no longer exists.
Well, we haven't seen a kiss in a while.
O'Donna, can you remember why your people dream of being alone?
Because there are so many of us. No beach, no mountain that is not filled with people.
Oh, that would get so annoying.
Who sent you here?
No one commands O'Donna. I was not sent here.
Oh, she said that with a lot of oomph.
O'Donna, have you come to die?
I don't know. I don't care. I only know I'm happy.
And there it is. Yeah, the way she was spinning through the Enterprise shows that she was quite happy. Excuse me. Who the heck are y'all? Is that what y'all were waiting on?
Now, all I have to do is find a medical kit, and I can completely cure this.
All right, let's get back to these green faces. What was going on here?
Do you hear that?
Sounds like an engine.
That's something else, honey.
That's coming from outside.
So is that where you came from? Because you said there were a bunch of people.
It was like the heartbeat of all those people, and thousands upon thousands more pressing against the ship.
It's all an illusion.
It could be a mirage. They could exist in our minds.
This episode needs to start making some sense.
I think I have an idea. So that we won't keep trying to find out where we are. That we'll be content to stay here.
Be content.
Yeah, because she was really starting to become content.
Not until I find out what happened to my crew. Are they dead?
I don't know.
Did you kill them so you could have the ship to yourself?
Captain, something's happening to me.
Ooh, the Gideons are watching. Wow, you bunch of liars.
There will be sickness. There will be death.
She has to be in on it. See, look at all those people. So her planet is Gideon. Ooh, I like her sparkly shoes. I like those flats. Those are cute.
Our experiment has passed the first stage.
But she's ill.
And we're grateful to you for her illness. You have done well, my daughter.
What is going on? Is this like population control? Because y'all got so many people?
Guard the captain well. We shall need him for a long time.
I have been convinced since my first exchange with the ambassador that the captain has been taken prisoner.
Do you have evidence the captain's life is threatened?
Why does this not worry y'all?
I wish to state for the record that your decision is completely arbitrary.
So noted.
He's one of your captains. Are you for real? Unless they know something.
How will you know when I am to die?
Your body temperature will be very great.
I must see him before then,
Do you feel great pain?
I feel great annoyance.
What is it like to feel pain?
It is like when you see the people have no hope for happiness, Father.
Your courage gives me great pride.
So, I got nothing.
She has vagal choriomeningitis.
Well, geez.
It's very rare and always fatal if not treated within 24 hours. I know it almost killed me.
Your blood provided the microorganisms which infected her.
That is terrible.
You're mad.
No, we are desperate.
For what? Explain.
875-020-079.
875-020-709.
Ah, clearly I did not catch that, because everything sounded similar.
This will not take long.
Isn't that just about what Captain Kirk said before he left?
Pretty much. Unless I'm remembering that wrong, too.
Captain Kirk. Spock here, Captain Kirk.
Okay, he's where he needs to be.
Your report to the Federation was a tissue of lies.
Death became almost unknown to us.
Those are conditions most people would envy.
Yes.
Then why haven't you introduced any of the new techniques to sterilize men and women?
Every organ renews itself.
Okay.
The people of Gideon have always believed that life is sacred.
Oh, see, now we're getting into some stuff right here.
That is the one unshakable truth of Gideon.
Not when everybody is jam-packed like a sardine.
Nevertheless, we cannot deny the truth which shaped our evolution.
I am going to point something out. I like how they've shot this, looking up at them through the table. I like that.
Killing your own daughter, how can you do that?
My daughter freely chose to do what she is doing.
The virus you need is very rare. Who will provide it?
You will stay?
Excusez-moi. No.
I do not offer my life for this purpose. I have many plans.
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
My daughter pleaded with you to stay.
What was said and what happened between us was for us alone.
Yeah, you bunch of nosy people.
So that was your plan? That I would fall so under her spell that I would give up my freedom and become a willing sacrifice?
Yeah, pretty much.
Stay with us. We're desperate.
There's other things we can do, my friend.
O'Donnell's fever is rising. She's calling the name of James Kirk.
You see, you cannot leave us now.
This is just sad.
Exact duplicate of the Enterprise.
Yep, down to the last nail.
But completely inoperative.
Keep walking around. You'll find some folks eventually.
I am speaking to you from the bridge of the Enterprise. I'm on board an exact duplicate of the Enterprise.
Is it in orbit, Mr. Spock?
Kinda, sorta.
It is my intention to locate the captain and warn him before the experiment reaches its conclusion.
Oh, it's almost about to reach it.
Even if she lives, her blood will provide the same serum you'll need as mine would.
Her death at so young an age will let the people know for certain that our life cycle can be changed.
Wow, man. I can't even be mad at him. She agreed to this.
And I asked you to make our journey last forever.
Not in front of the dad.
I wish with all my heart to stay with you forever.
Oh, is Dad's heart gonna soften? Oh, never mind. Well, she's gone. I thought her dad was gonna have a moment where he said, you know what, I was like, that, let's cure her.
Mr. Spock, we have a patient for Dr. McCoy. Have Scotty beam us up.
Oh, never mind. She's still breathing, so she just passed out.
Well, that was close, but you made it.
Oh, well, good.
Instead of smiling at me, you should be shouting in anger. Because I pretended to be...
Oh, she doesn't really like you.
How can you bear to look at me after the way I deceived you?
At least you owe me the privilege of letting me look at you.
He finds this amusing.
You are no longer needed on Gideon. I can take your place there. I am needed there now.
Now she feels a sense of importance.
It is not like our ship.
This one is crowded.
It seems crowded to you?
No, she knows the true definition of the word crowded.
As crowded as my planet is, I could wish for it to hold one more person.
One to beam down to the planet Gideon.
With the proper coordinates.
I will miss you, Captain James Kirk.
Well, I had no idea where we were going with this one. I didn't even notice that the coordinates were different because in my brain they were exactly alike. I was correct about the population control aspect of this because she kept talking about how crowded it was and you couldn't go and do anything. And I mean, the fact that, like, again, I couldn't get too agitated with her dad because she agreed to it as well. So technically they're two peas in a pod. I'm just glad that she survived at the end. And I guess we're just gonna, make the assumption that a bunch of people are gonna die eventually because, she's coming back with the, it was some type of meningitis, y'all. It had a long name. Okay, I guess we're just gonna, yeah. Hopefully, I don't know. I know that they mentioned it when Captain Kirk was talking to her dad that there's other things that can be done. Hopefully they do implement some of those. I mean, I know that he mentioned that over on this particular planet, they believe life is sacred and, we're just going to keep repopulating. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Maybe they came up with some more solutions. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if we'll really see. I say that loosely because I don't know if we'll ever see Gideon ever again. But yeah, there's that. I didn't know where this was going. This one really threw me for a loop, honestly. So, which is nice to see for once in a while. I didn't know where this one was going. Captain Kirk, no hard feelings. He just laughed it off in the end, which I think shows a nice level of maturity. That's all I really have to say about this one, to be perfectly honest with you. It was just very different. I think the part that really kind of got to me was seeing the people's faces and stuff, like when they popped up after they kissed and then popped up later. Because, I mean, honestly, that should have been but then again, no, I take that back. I was going to say that should have been a clear indication that they were still technically on Gideon, but no, for me, it just completely went over my head. To my beautiful YouTube family, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you guys know whenever I upload a new video. Guys, we have a lot of new family members over here on the channel because, y'all, I uploaded the Shawshank Redemption and we got a lot of new folks over here. So hello to all of you if you guys are checking out this video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Bye.